Hey guys, hope you're well. So today we're gonna continue with the special graphs. So I'll be doing a third segment for that. Okay, cool guys. So on a side note, guys, I would really appreciate it if you do subscribe to my channel. So if you love what you see, please subscribe. And yeah, so let's get started. So with and then graph theory, right? And then with special graphs, right? So I've got one. I'm gonna call it a bouquet, like a bouquet of flowers, right? So G1, right? So graph one, that's what it is. Yeah. So bouquet. If I could spell. Right. Yeah. So 7. Right. There we are. And then so draw graph one. Draw graph G1. Right. And yeah, it's evaluating here. Right. There you go. Tiny little thing, right? And then I'll need to get the characteristic polynomial. So characteristic polynomial for that. G1, and then would I use lambda? Right, there we are, right? And then the next one, I'm going to call it G2, and that's the Brinkman graph. Okay. Okay, and so draw G2 as well, so draw graph G2. Voila. Kind of like a waffle, you know, in a way. Right, and then the characteristic polynomial, so characteristic polynomial, G2, I'll use X. There we are. And then I can also get the chromatic number as well, so chromatic of G2, that's 4. And then the chromatic polynomial, so chromatic. Actually, let me use lambda. Yeah, evaluating, as you can see here at the bottom. Yeah, sorry, it's just taking forever, but yeah, we'll get there in the end. There we are. Right, actually, I'm going to change lambda there. So, yeah, there we are. Right, and then my next graph, so my G3 graph, gonna be Brewer, Hemus graph. Then I'll something like German, something like that. So sorry, I might not be pronouncing it right, but hey. And then draw the graph again. Draw graph G3. Right, it's a mess, right? But hey, yeah, we got there. And then just look at the number of vertices. So 81 vertices, yeah. So that's 1, and that's 81, and then 810 edges, right? Gosh, you know. But anyway, yeah. Some are big and some small. Comparing that to that. Right. Anyway, moving forward. So I'm gonna draw my graph 4 as well. I won't bother with the characteristic polynomial for that. It's just gonna be very long. Right. So G4. So I'll call it graph 4, and that will be a butterfly graph. Right, and then draw the graph again. Okay, yeah, kind of looks like a butterfly. So these are the wings. These triangles, these two triangles, they're the wings. Okay, right, and then what I'll do is yeah, it's gonna be a small characteristic polynomial, so characteristic polynomial. So G4. I'll use well, let's see. There we are. So it's the characteristic polynomial is obviously like the polynomial degree is 5, representing the 5 edges. Sorry, the 5 vertices. Not bad. Right. Okay. Cool. Then the final one. So so G5, and over the cage graph. And these 3 and 5. Right, and then draw the graph again. There we are. Okay, cool. And what I need to do now is do the characteristic polynomial. So characteristic polynomial, G5, G65. So there we are. Cool. So yeah, it's just another special graph edition, and when I use the special graphs module or library, you need to import the with graph theory first, then you need to import that as well. Yeah. So with is just equivalent to importing Python or Java or something like that, you know. So yeah. So they just say with in Maple. Okay, cool. So yeah, hopefully this is helpful, guys. You know, graph theory, just drawing special graphs and stuff, that sort of thing. And like I said again, if you always love what you see, guys, just subscribe, and yeah, we'll keep doing more videos, and gonna use Python and Julia as well for graph theory. Okay, cool. So yeah, subscribe, guys, share the videos with your friends, and have a lovely day. Cheers. Bye bye for now.